let's just all introduce ourselves and say where you're from because there's new people. Okay, so we can get to know each other. So Judy, you're up there in my corner first. Do you want to go?
I'm Judy Kaufman, and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I belong to Temple, Israel.
Okay.
I'm Sue Romanoff. I live in Hillsdale, New Jersey, and Torrington, Connecticut, and I belong to Temple Emmanuel in Woodcliff Lake.
But now you're in Florida visiting.
Yeah,
right?
I'm visiting a friend.
Good, good. Okay. Let's see, who's that, Karen?
Hello, I'm Karen Lucas, and I live on Long Island, and I belong to the Dix Hills Jewish Center.
Okay, good. Which synagogue is that? Is that
It's a conservative synagogue on
No, but
Vanderbilt
what's-
Parkway. There's
Karen, is it the one in Plainview? Is that?
no, I live in Deer Park, and we have Dix Hills takes in, as a matter of fact, they're growing. They take in very, very many towns.
Okay.
So it's in Dix Hills proper, right up there on Vanderbilt, the top of one of the hills.
Okay. And Vilma.
I'm Vilma Lieberman. I live in Philadelphia, and I belong to Germantown Jewish Center.
Very nice. So you're right across the bridge. I'm in Cherry Hill.
Oh, okay.
So, hi. Okay. And Fern.
I'm Fern Katronetsky. I live in Delray Beach, Florida, and I am not affiliated with the synagogue yet down here, but I'm still affiliated with our synagogue up in North Brunswick, New Jersey.
Right. Hi. And Jane.
Hi, everybody. So I live in New York City and I have a home in Otis Woodlands in the Berkshires. And I belong to the Shelter Rock Synagogue on Long Island, Sutton Place in New York City, and the Berkshire Minion.
Lots of affiliation. Marcia.
Hi, I'm Marcia Verbit. I'm from Philadelphia, so I still love my Philadelphia so much, and my kids are there. But we relocated permanently to Boynton Beach, Florida, and I belong to B'nai Torah congregation in Boca Raton and to Ohev Shalom of Richboro, Pennsylvania.
Nice. And Bonnie.
Oh, hi.
Hi. How are you? Good to see you. We were just all introducing ourselves, so you sort of missed that, but.
Okay. Well, I know a couple of the ladies from last term's class.
Right.
So I'm Bonnie Eisenberg. I live in West Hartford. Right now, my synagogue is Congregation B'nai Tikva Shalom in Bloomfield. I've probably been a member there for about 15 or 16 years. I'm originally from the Bronx. I don't know what else.
Yeah.
I guess that's my life story.
I'm sure there's a lot more. So I think that's everybody except one person, Dawn, is supposed to.
Sharon.
Sorry.
No, Linda. You forgot me.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, now I'm going to give a really
I would
long
never
history.
forget.
I'm Linda Bobroff, and I'm in Gainesville, Florida. I've been here for, since 1985, and I'm in Congregation B'nai Israel here. And I'm from Brooklyn, originally from Borough Park. And my brother lived in Philadelphia for 30 years. And, so many connections here.
Yeah.
So it's great. Jewish geography, it's great.
Bonnie, I'm in
Good to be here.
Torrington, Connecticut all summer.
Oh,
Yeah, you missed it because you came in late.
oh. Wait, where'd you say you're in Torrington?
Yeah, I'm at Lake Ridge. All year I
Yeah.
go back and forth, but I'm there from May to September.
I love Torrington. It's such a historical little town. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so just 2 minutes. I'm Sharon Katz. I actually live in West Berlin, but it's right outside of Cherry Hill, which is right across the bridge from Philadelphia. So, and this is great. This is really the first official time that I'm doing advanced beginners. I like doing the beginners, but we'll see how it goes. I hope it goes well. And I just got back from Florida, so I just have to tell Marcia I had a great time. Everyone, all these Florida people. And Marcia, my friend, was on the same ship. That's so funny. Tammy Caparo. You didn't run into her by any chance?
No, I didn't, but I came home with a big gift from the ship. And the big gift was COVID. So I've had
Oh.
COVID the whole week.
Oh,
So that's why I keep muting, because I'm coughing and I'm
Uh,
at the end of it now. But yeah, so it was, I had a fabulous week and then came home to COVID.
that
uh,
happened after Thanksgiving. Someone showed up who was sick, who shouldn't have come.
Yeah.
And my husband
Well, I
got it
was on-
first and I got
I
it
was
a
on
week
this
later.
big cruise, you know, and I didn't wear, it was my fault. My husband and I, we did not wear any masks. We took no precautions because in Florida, nobody does, you know, so I just didn't even bring a mask with me. And, you know, on the elevators, you're on top of people and, you
Yeah.
know, how do you know? You don't know. So
It's-
anyway,
being on a cruise, we went on a cruise and we did wear masks the whole time, and my husband got COVID. So
there you don't know, but I
it
took the
doesn't make it-
Paxlovid started it on Monday and it
Good.
really works. It's a miracle drug.
have a quick recovery.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So before we get started, anybody have any questions or anything they want to say or share?
So there were just 6 pages that we printed out, right?
Just
I've
those
got
6 pages.
6
yeah.
pages, okay.
And looking through the book, there are a lot of things that we did last time that we're probably going to skip through. So if you didn't buy the book, it's just perfectly fine just to get the pages. So
What's
whatever.
the name of the book?
It's Hineni, a prayer book Hebrew for adults. Right. they're
Oh,
holding-
I see.
Yeah.
Hebrew for adults.
Okay. I mean, it's a nice book to have.
It too. I have it too.
It's nice.
The
So
good,
just-
I like having the book.
I agree.
So
Just let us know the page numbers when you go to them.
I
Sharon.
will. I promise to do that. Okay. So today we'll just get a feel for like where everybody is. And since it's been a good month since we've been together, I thought we should just go over the alphabet and the vowels one time. Okay, just a quick review. So let me put that up.
How long are we going in the spring, or how long does
So
each?
I'm assuming, I think maybe 8 weeks, 10 weeks. I'm not really sure because I haven't done it before. Can we play it by ear? Does anybody have any restrictions or? I don't know why I can't get this. Oh, it says it's up here. Wait a minute.
There you go.
Yay.
Okay.
It always takes 2 times to get those
It
things to
does.
share. I don't know why.
Never easy for
No.
me. So anyway, I was sort of doing like planning it out, and I got 8 to 10 lessons. So what does that bring us to? March, April, May, the end of May.
Something
Because
like that. Yeah.
Pesach, there's a Friday that's Chag that I can't. So
Right.
I would think the end of May. And if we want to go longer, we can. If we want to cut it shorter, we can. It's not official. So let's go over. So here we have, you want to do it with me? Okay, so it's Aleph,
Aleph,
Bet,
Bet,
Olive.
That's
Gimel,
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 Dalet,
Dalet,
Hey,
Hey,
Okay.
Vav,
Zayin,
Zion,
Chet,
Tet,
And
Tet,
Good,
Yod,
Good,
Kaf,
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 Final Kaf, Sophie,
Lamed,
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 Mem,
Mem,
Final Mem,
Tzavi,
Nun,
Nun, Final
Final
Nun,
Nun,
Sophie,
Samet,
Samet,
Ayin,
Ayin,
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, Day,
Hey,
Hey, Tzavi,
Final Fay,
Sad,
Sad,
Sadi,
Sadi,
Sadi, Tzavi,
Tzavi,
Kuf,
Kaf, Kuf,
Ray,
Reish,
Rish,
Shin,
Shin,
Shin, Sin,
Tav,
Vav,
Remember, Tav can be with the dot or with out the dot, and it's both times it's still the T sound, right? And here we have, let's just say the sound, it's it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ah,
Uh,
ah,
eh,
ah,
uh,
ah,
eh, eh,
a, right? We learned it as a.
a,
Yeah.
E,
e,
oo,
oo,
o,
o,
Oh,
oo.
oo.
Okay, anybody have a question about it? No, okay. So we're gonna go to page 4 in the book, and I'll put it up on the screen if you don't have it.
Sharon, somebody has a question.
Yeah, just a quick one. Can you send us this alphabet? Because it's really nicely laid out. I like that.
I will certainly send it to you, no problem.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay. So. There. Can you read that on the screen?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so this is, I don't know how you feel about like learning about the prayers along with practicing or reading, or if you really want to just focus on reading. Okay, so today
I
we're
think
gonna-
it's nice to learn what we're reading, then it makes more sense to us, don't you think?
I agree.
That's what I
Everybody
think, but I know some people are just focused on reading. So anyway, email me during the week if you have a preference, and we'll try and balance it out. Okay. So would somebody, it sounds like I'm coughing a lot. Can somebody read the English for us?
Sure, I'll do it if you want.
Okay, go.
Okay. Blessings abound in the Jewish imagination, binding themselves to the Jewish spirit, weaving themselves in and out of the hour of the day. There are blessings that speak of joy and blessings that speak of sadness, blessings that seek answers and blessings that offer thanks, blessings that recall the past and blessings that point toward the future. But all these blessings have one thing in common. They seek to answer one of life's basic questions. What really matters? Should I continue? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Blessings are life's highway markers, spiritual touchstones that announce, pay attention to this. They focus us on things that we might otherwise overlook. They help us plot a noble destination, guiding us in that direction. And when they are most successful, they open in us feelings of appreciation, purpose, and sacred awareness. Most blessings begin with these 6 words, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe. Can you recall a time when you said a blessing? What was the occasion? And in your opinion, did saying a blessing heighten or change the moment? And if so, how?
Okay. So blessings are, always start with those 6 words, right? And when we say a blessing, it's usually in thankfulness or appreciation. Oh. Okay, so when we say blessings, they all begin that same way with those same 6 words. And we know we eat them, we say them before we eat, before we do anything ritual, and before, when you see something awesome, which is like my favorite kind of blessing. When I was teaching, we had a chart in the room with all the blessings, and if we ever saw a rainbow, we would say the blessing for a rainbow. When you see something beautiful in nature, the oceans and mountains, anything like that, there's always an appropriate blessing, right? Except like in Fiddler on the Roof, you can always make up a blessing, even for the czar. So, so here are some words, and I'm going to send you a list of words that are used in prayers, 30 most popular words. Okay. And this is on the next page, page 5, if you have the book. There's that picture of a water, made it small. Okay, so here are the words in the red that fit over here. So let's just read the words together. There's Baruch, which means blessed. Atah, you. Adonai, God, one of God's names. Eloheinu,
Eloheinu.
our God. And whenever you see that "u" on the end of a word, it's a suffix that means ours, okay? Or it can mean with sometimes. Melech,
Melech.
for God, and ha-olam
Olam.
is the world. So olam is world, but ha in front of any word is the, right? Whenever you see ha in front of a word, it's the. Okay, so let's begin building a prayer vocab. Oh, whenever I put the mouse on it, it gets smaller. So I won't put the mouse on. So which of those words said, it's obvious, Adonai, right, is the middle one. Sovereign.
Melech is the first one.
Which word means sovereign
Melech.
or king?
The first one.
Melech.
Melech, right, Melech. How about the world?
Haolam.
Olam.
Right? Our God,
Eloheinu.
right?
Eloheinu.
Blessed,
Baruch.
Baruch.
and you,
Atah.
Atah.
right? This is the next page. Okay. Just read the following for, oh gosh. Okay, read the following for brachot aloud. In each case, underline the 6 words that begin with every bracha, which we know, right? You know that. You will notice the ending of each bracha changes to reflect the experience that you wish to sanctify. Circle the words that conclude each bracha. Okay, so here we have the one on eating bread. Somebody want to read it for us?
I will.
Okay, so
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ha-motzi lechem min haaretz.
right. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth. And what we say on drinking wine or grape juice. Someone want to do that one?
I could do that.
Okay,
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei peri hagafim. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine.
okay. And on seeing lightning,
I'll try.
okay, Jane.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Osa. Oseh.
It's 3 dots. Oseh.
Oseh. Oh, I thought it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Oseh. Let me make it bigger. There we go. Ma'asa.
Maaseh.
Ma'aseh. Barashim. Barashit.
The Reish.
Barashit.
It's hard for me to see the dots. I don't know.
I made it bigger. I was able to make it bigger.
If you have it in the book or the paper, it might be clearer. Okay. And that's who continues, Oseh Ma'aseh Reshit, who continues the work of creation. And the Reshit is the first book of the Bible. It means creation, right? And hearing thunder.
I'll try it. I'm not feeling so.
Okay, Linda.
We'll see. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shekocho.
Shekochot, right?
Ugvu rato.
Perfect.
Maleolam.
Right. I'm gonna read the English because it's nice.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, whose power and glory fill the world. That's a good one for thunder.
It is, right? I always-
That's great.
Sharon, could you say that word again? The Shakoto?
Shekocho.
Shakoto.
Yeah.
It's a hard K and then the guttural K, right? Shekocho.
Shekocho. Shekocho.
Okay, can somebody want to read that paragraph down there? Saying Amen.
Read it if you want.
Judy, you want to read it for us? Yeah.
Sure, scan down. Can you scan down the page?
Right here,
I know where it is.
page 6. I'm sorry, do you have the book?
I do not. I will have it by next week, I hope.
But you have the page, right?
I can see it on the heat, but can you raise the page up?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that.
Okay, or make it larger?
Let's try this.
Okay. Saying amen after someone else has recited a blessing is an expression of agreement, promise, and encouragement. It says to the one praying, "We are with you. Let it be so." Or, "You got that right." Amen, said with full intent, is equivalent to having said the blessing yourself. Amen is related to the words that mean truth, faith, trust, and confidence. Declaring Amen is as of solidarity, gives, that's got, I can't see those two words, and it makes it accent from the heart.
Right. So Amen is like, we agree with what you're saying. You know, we're giving it validation when you say it. Okay.
Never knew that. Thank you.
Okay.
We all say it all the time.
Even if we learn one thing, we're happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And here's Baruch, we know means blessing. Okay. So this page is starting to introduce grammar to you, that every word in Hebrew has something called a shoresh, which are the 3 main letters of the word. And if you see those 3 letters anywhere, it has something to do with it. Shoresh means root. The roots of a tree are the shoreshim, and the roots of a word are the shoresh. Okay, so somebody want to read that first paragraph?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, go.
Hebrew words are built on a system of roots. A root, shoresh, consists of 3 letters from which related nouns, verbs, and adjectives are formed. Words built on the root.
And then you
baruch,
just say bet, resh, chaf. When you identify a root, you just say the 3 letters. So we're talking about the root, bet, resh, chaf, right?
bet, resh, chaf, have blessed as part of their meaning. The following 4 words share the root, bet, resh, chaf. Circle the root letters in each word. So we have la, baruch, we have baruch, we have biruch, and birakot.
Okay, so that first one, I know, I'm sorry, it's hard to see the vowels, but it's livarech,
Livarech.
baruch, and brachot. Okay, so they all have something to do with blessing. Okay, they just add either prefixes or suffixes, or they change it to feminine or masculine, but they all have those 3 letters the same. Okay, and it says, note the chaf changes to the ending chaf when it's the final letter. So here, if you have your book, you could circle, there's a bet, a resh, and a chaf, a bet, a resh, and a chaf, a bet, a resh, and a chaf sofit, a bet, a resh, and a chaf. And then there's other words doing it. Okay.
Linda,
Sharon,
when
what does livracha, the first one, livracha mean?
Livarech means to
Livarech.
bless. To
What?
bless.
To bless.
To bless. A bracha is a blessing. Baruch is blessed. And brachot is the plural, blessings. So they all have to do. Oh, my husband left his keys in here. I'm thinking of-
Thank you.
Sharon, when it starts with a lamed, does it mean two?
Yes,
Okay,
it means two. It's a prefix.
you.
Two. And when you see an oat ending, that's a prefix for a plural, a feminine plural word.
Right.
So oat is a suffix.
suffix.
Right.
So we have two blessed, blessed, and blessings. What does the second word mean?
Bracha
Baruch.
is a blessing.
Blessing.
Blessing,
Single.
single. Ah,
Okay. And it says Baruch is a passive form of the root that, oh, I have to leave this mouse alone. Of the root bet resh chaf, which when it forms a noun means knee. So Baruch indicates the one who is bowed by bending the knees. So when you say Baruch, that's when you bend your knees, right?
Mhm.
And the noun form of bet resh chaf is knee. Blessing is a gift of admiration and respect that elevates both giver and receiver. And ata means you, masculine. Okay. The
Now,
opening
how do you
word,
know- How do you know if it's masculine or feminine?
some words you just have to know.
Okay,
And then
forget that.
there's, yeah.
Okay,
And then there's clues. But like an ata, usually if a word ends with a hey, it's feminine, but this is an exception.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the opening words of a blessing put us face to face with God. Depending on your intent, we may come boldly or intimately or devotedly before God to state our purpose, to praise or plead or thank or even challenge. And yet somewhere in the midst of this encounter, we retreat a bit, turning our second person audience, ata, into a third person reference. No, that's a little complicated. Read the beginning of the blessing formula out loud and notice where the shift happens from referencing God in the second person to the third. Okay.
so what does
You
that
book-
mean?
So it
That-
means,
oh.
let's look in the next page and it explains it better, I think, so.
Ah,
I do all the time. I teach English to adults with learning ESL. So
Right.
I'm always stuff like this. Yeah.
It's tough, right? Second and
Yeah,
third
it's
person is not my cup of tea, but I think Baruch ata is second person, you, right? And then when they
Right.
say Adonai, it's third person, God. Okay,
Right.
so that's what they're saying. And now we have the root mem lam mechaf, which always is something about, they use the word sovereign, but it's king, I guess, because Melech is, oh my gosh. His Melech
King of-
is
Yeah.
masculine.
Mhm.
Okay. This phrasing is an example of a michut, a Hebrew grammatical form indicating the possessive noun. Okay. Too complicated for us for now. Another example of michut appears in the blessing over wine, Peri Hagafen, the fruit of the vine, because there's no apostrophes in Hebrew. Okay. So they use other forms of the word to make it possessive, is what they're saying. Okay. I'm going down here. Melech literally means sovereign or king. In this case, one who is benevolent as well as powerful. Melech is built on the root mem, lam, and chaf. The following four words share the root mem, lam, and chaf. Circle the root letters in each word. So each of these words has something to do with a king.
Mhm.
Does somebody want to give reading those a try?
Well,
Mhm.
This is Fern. I'll try.
Okay, good.
It's the first two letters. It's Melech, but it's the first two letters.
Right?
No, it's still 3.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Malachi is the
What is
M, the Lamed, and the Ch sound.
And the
This-
first one actually is 3 letters. It's just the final form of it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Hamil,
the kings?
Hamlachim.
Amlachim, good.
And it's, okay, I don't know which are the root words. The Lamed, obviously,
Right,
The-
the mem, the lamed, and the chaf,
and the Ka,
right in the middle there.
right. And the last one is Malachot, no?
That's right.
Mala.
Al, remember to stop at the 2 dots like a stop sign. Mal,
Oh, Malchuto,
that's it. Malchuta. It's the last letter.
Maltu, I don't know the last one, Cha? Maltuta,
Malchutacha. Malchutacha. So the first one is king.
Right.
The second one is kings, possessive, belonging to a king.
Ah,
Hamlachim, the ha in front of any word is what? The kings, plural, because im is a plural suffix. Okay,
right.
so the king, and malchutacha is your king.
Ah, your king.
So it's king, kings possessive, the kings, and your king.
Beautiful. So this is stuff I never knew in Hebrew.
I'm glad. It's no,
Oh, thank you.
you're welcome. And then we have the word ha-olam, the world.
Mhm.
Ha-olam is the world, the entire universe, in fact, everything. The blessing suggests that there is nothing that is beyond God's realm or outside God's domain. God is not sometimes. God is not here, but not there. God is always, and God is everywhere. And here we have they're just telling you to circle the prefix in each word, ha. It can either be with the little t or the straight line, the patak or the chamatz under the hay. So it's, Sue, you want to read those 4 words for us?
Allah, ha, olam, ha,
Right.
katan, he, a, ritz,
Ha, it's hard, it's ha, Retz.
ha, ritz, ha, ain, eights,
Correct.
Eight.
Mhm.
So the first one is the world, the
Mhm.
vine, the earth, and the tree. We just had Tu B'Shvat, 8.
right?
Good.
You said the world, the vine, and what were the others?
The earth.
The earth, Eretz is the land or the earth,
Okay.
and Ha-Eitz is the tree.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay. And the next page, is it 9, I think?
yes.
Okay, and here we have Birkat Hamazon, okay, the blessing after the meal, which is a lot longer. So we're going to read through it, and then I have a video with a rabbi talking about it and someone singing it. So when
Sharon,
a meal,
I have a question. I'm sorry, I started to ask, but I was on mute.
sorry.
But I'm looking at the kings and the kings,
Uh-huh.
Malachi, Hamlachim. And when we do the prayer, it's probably in Musaf. It's Malachi, Hamlachim, Akadosh. So we're saying kings, the kings,
The King of Kings.
the King of Kings. Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
King of
It's like that sounded very strange.
Kings.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. When a meal begins with bread, it ends with thanks after the meal too. Birkat Hamazon. This cluster of 4 blessings traces its origins back to the earliest years of rabbinic Judaism, 1st century CE. Like most blessings, this one too uses the plural form. No matter whether we eat alone or with hundreds of others, we say us, reminding ourselves of our shared humanity, our common needs, and our mutual responsibility. The first paragraph reminds us that God has outfitted the world with all the goodness it needs to sustain us. It is up to us to become partners with God and the land to create a sustainable environment and a just economy so that no one will ever go hungry. That's a beautiful way to think of it, huh?
Really?
Okay, so let's go through and everybody take a line. It's hard for me to see when we're on Zoom, but let's, I think Bonnie, you're at the top of mine anyway.
Oh,
How about if you
so
take 2 lines?
2 lines? Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Beautiful. Sue?
Hazon. I'm having a lot of trouble with my eyes. I need surgery, but that's why I'm having trouble with the vowels, they said. Melech ha'olam, hazer et ha'olam. I knew that, so, I'm on the next one.
Azan et
Ulo.
ha'alam.
Et hakol.
I'm on the 4th line.
Yes,
Kulo, ba, batsuvo,
bituva.
bit,
To
uvo.
Good, Sue. Judy,
I don't, point to where we're at.
right here.
Okay.
line 5.
You want me to try and make it a little bigger? Wait a minute.
It's much easier when you sing the whole thing. than
Yeah.
flipping to the side.
So we're right here. Bid,
Bid,
Pain.
okay,
correct?
okay, move your arrow. Bid, Zain, I don't think I got that.
Bechesed,
No, Bethesed. Uratim, get all letters to it.
Hamim.
Uv, Ra.
Kim,
Hey, just skip this one here. Uvra, Cha,
oh, Sa, Mim,
right.
Mim.
Say the whole thing again. Uvracha mim.
Urachamim.
Beautiful.
Who,
And oh, go ahead. Other one.
I got another one?
Yeah.
Who? No. Haim,
Correct.
Haim, the Haim,
Lechem, bread.
Chem, Lechol, Shear.
It's hard to see the line. You have the letters, right? It's the vowels. Basar.
Oh, R, okay, the SAR.
And I really can't see them either. I just know it. So it's
You know, a lot of these prayers we just know when we sing, but to break them apart word by word, it's very difficult.
correct. Right? I know. That's the hard part. Karen, can you read now?
Okay, yes,
We're right here. Key.
ki litzolam has
Olam. That's an ayin, not leolam.
leolam has do
Good.
uv to bo hagado.
Great. Okay. And Jane. Right here.
Hamid, Lo, Mar, no, Hasar,
Correct. Great. You found that. Yeah.
yep. Lanu,
Anu.
Baal,
It's an the al.
Baal, this one.
Isn't it A? Is it 2 dots?
It should be a straight.
Oh, it's a line? It's a line. Oh, I see. It's
a
a line.
line.
It looks like 2 dots. Oh, man.
Yihasar. Is that right? Yihasar?
Yachsar.
Yasar, Lanu, Mazon, Le'elom, Ed.
Perfect. Okay.
I got better, Sharon.
You did, Jane. I was going to tell you.
I promised you, I practiced
practicing?
every day.
Wow, it
Right.
shows.
You
Hold
sound
up
really
those.
good.
Thanks.
Wonderful. And Marcia, we're up to you.
Okay, I get the hard part. Okay, I'll try. Ba, avor,
Right?
emo, hagadol.
Okay.
Who,
Mhm.
al,
It's ale, 2 dots.
who, el, zan, for, nas,
It should be 2
Ma-
dots. It's hard to see. Farnace.
for, nas,
Level.
bakol.
Wonderful.
Umativ, la, hol, uma,
May.
Khan,
It's Umechin.
Umechim,
Mhm.
Mazon.
Okay.
That was good, Marcia. Wonderful.
Good.
Who didn't read? Bonnie, did you?
Linda, I didn't read.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Linda?
ahead.
Linda, sorry. You know what, Linda? You're not on my screen.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm
Okay.
here. I'm still
There
here.
you are. Okay. Why
Okay,
don't you finish up the last 3 lines?
okay. Lechol. Bre- Briotov,
Correct.
Asher, Bara, Baruch, Ata Adonai, Hazai, Hazon,
That was right. Hazan.
Hazan, Et Hakol.
Great. Okay, so before I go to so we can read the whole thing together, I turn to page 13, if you have it. And I know I didn't send that one out, so I'm just gonna
No.
put it up
Yeah.
on page 13 in the book,
Sometimes the letter.
if I can find it on here.
Sound. Oh,
And in the blessings, these there's a lot of sadis and ayins, okay? And those are ones that we mix up a lot. So this is just going over words that have ayin and sadi with them. Okay, it says,
What's soaked?
so here, reading sound aloud. Let's do these 6 of them. I'm gonna read them and then you will read them together. So it's O, so, O, O. Boy, I can't see it.
It's really hard. Oh, that's better.
That's better, right?
Yeah.
Underneath of it is all that's so, O, so.
C.
Okay, so let's go. And did somebody not read from the
Fern.
Fern? It's you, Fern.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Let's try
Okay.
line
Okay, it's mitzvot.
correct. Good for you. All right.
Oh,
Let's just go over that rule for everybody, okay? So so the mem has a vowel, the sadi has a vowel. So this vowel can never be by itself. So we have to read it like above with the dot on top. So it's vote,
vote.
okay? Because every consonant has to have a vowel. Okay. And that was great, Fern, that you remember.
Mhm.
Okay, the second one is Ratsa.
Right?
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm looking to see what's under there. It's hard to see.
It's an ah.
Okay.
Yeah. Uzoni. Uzoni.
Avoni
Perfect. Yeah.
mitzvaha.
Mitzvah. Good.
Mitzvah. It's a dalid, right? No, it's
No, that's a resh.
resh. So it's
Rit.
Ritzo.
So,
I don't know those last two letters.
That's a nun.
Okay, Ritzo.
Necha.
I don't know the word.
You got it. Ritzonecha.
So
Ritzonecha.
necha. Okay.
Okay,
So necha.
good. And line 2. Did I forget somebody? I'm sorry. It's
I haven't read.
okay.
I can go.
Yeah. Karen, right?
Vilma.
Oh, Vilma. Sorry. It's
It must
very-
not be, it must not be on your screen.
Yeah, there you are. I see you now. Okay.
Retzon. Sodek.
Great.
Mitzote.
And so that's that rule again that the mem has
Mitzote.
it meets.
Meets.
Vo. You have to say the vav there.
Right.
Meets. Vo.
Ta.
Tie.
Tie. Mitzvot tie.
So that word has 2 hard rules to remember. It's every letter has to have a vowel rule. So it's mem and the e, meet, the tsadi and the I, meets. And now this O can't be a vowel because it has to have a consonant. So you have to read the vav and then the dot on top of it. So it's mitzvot tai. A yud after an ah at the end of a word becomes I. Okay, so it's mitzvot tai.
Liratzon. Liratzon.
Perfect. Yeah.
Avonotai. Avonotai.
Right. No tie. Beautiful. Okay. And Bonnie, did you read?
I did, but did everyone else read?
I think so. So why don't we start with you again?
Okay. Whew. Okay. But it's hard to read the vowels.
No.
Is
let's
it
see.
sa? It's oh, better. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Vanu.
Vitsivanu.
Ivanu. Okay, Vitsivanu. Bamatzot.
Okay, so that's the rule again. So it's the meets vote.
Yeah, it's really hard to read those things on the. Okay.
It is.
Meets Rayom. No, meets Rayim. Meets Rayim.
It's Ryan. Egypt, right? Coming up. It's
Meets
Ryan.
Rayim. What's that? R. Sot.
Perfect.
Okay. And Bamitzvot Tai.
You have to put the
Mitzvot-
vav at the end.
Oh, it's a verb. Okay. Tav. Bamitzvot Tav.
Right. Great. That was good.
Thank
And
you. It's hard.
we haven't been doing it. Judy, you want to give it a try?
Line 4.
Line 4, yeah.
There's a little cursor, maybe it's my
right
cursor,
here, you see?
my cursor. Oh, what's the last letter?
That's a nun sofit. But that
Okay.
first one has an ah under it, so it's
Uh, what's the last letter again?
nun sofit,
Nun?
right? So it's avon. You have to read the vav. Avon.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Masot. Masot?
Which is matzah, the plural for matzah.
Okay.
Oy.
Sophia? Close? Okay,
That was,
did I get it?
you got it perfect, yeah?
Okay. Sarecha. Sarecha?
So rech,
So Recha.
Dorech.
that's so rech.
The R and the Ch go together?
Yes. Well, no, there's an under the resh. So it's so rech. So rech.
Okay. Mitzara.
That's correct.
Okay.
It's so rech. Very nice. And anyone want to finish it up?
I'll try, Jane.
Okay,
So
Jane.
it's bar mitzvot tay
I
tie with the little ah and the ud.
mitzvah. We're on this line, right? Mitzvah.
Fifth, yeah.
Yeah.
So no matter what, if it's a little plus sign or an underline, it's still an I.
It's
with the
always
yid?
an ah. Oh, at the
Okay.
end of a word.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, at the end of the word, either one is an I.
Okay. Okay, good.
So what's the
Okay.
word? The mitzvah tie?
Yep.
Correct. The mitzvah I.
Sharon,
Then
but
it-
it's only I if there's a yud there, right?
At the end,
Yes.
correct. If it's
If
followed
there's no
by
yud,
a-
it's still
Mhm.
and then if there was no yud, it would be mitzvah ta.
Ah,
If the
okay.
yud makes it into an I.
Then it makes it I. Okay.
Yeah.
Sharon, what does the B stand
The
for?
in front of a word means in. I in.
In.
Okay, mitzvot. Mitzvot.
Mitzvah. Great, Jane. You corrected yourself.
I know, right? Ava na.
Mhm.
Next one is zo. It's like, I know, like matzah. Za.
But it's at one dot, which is it.
So it's ziva.
Siva. That's a commandment, Siva.
Ah,
It's
ma.
also a name.
All right. So, and then this next one is mitzo ream. Mitzoim.
Meet, see. Now you have to say the yud. Meet, see.
Itzion.
Mitzion.
Correct. Meet, see. Nice, everyone.
So those that website that you gave me with the pronunciation under each prayer was very helpful. I don't know if
Is
anyone
that a
else.
good website? I know.
It was great. Yeah.
If you don't have it in Margie's class, there's a website on Women's League. No, it's with Berman House. I'll send you all the link again. It's great for practicing.
Okay.
But I didn't understand why they were doing what you explained today with the V sound under the vowel that's standing alone. So that was helpful because I kept saying, why are they saying that?
Are they saying V instead of
Yeah.
O, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see if I can find this.
Do we go back to another page again?
No, this is just a video,
Okay.
but I got the wrong one. Let's just do this one because it's running late and it'll
Oh, yeah.
This is our little guy friend here. Oh, not him. This is an ad.
This club face control trick stops you from hitting thin shots, fast shots, and only 10 balls on the range. So if
We
you want to make
probably
solid
could use that
contact, the
too.
most important thing to know.
Hi there, let's learn some tefillah. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but when I'm eating anything, I'm so grateful that I have food to fill my belly and to keep me healthy. So after I eat a meal with bread, I always say Birkat Hamazon, a grace after meals, thanking God for all the gifts that God gives us. Today, we're going to learn the first paragraph of Birkat Hamazon. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hazan et haolam kulo bituvo bechen bechesed uvrachamim. Now you try that part.
Oh, sure.
This is my least favorite part, singing. So
Singing.
please don't laugh.
But he
So,
did it nice and slowly. We could understand this time. Some of them are too fast.
Right, this guy is very good. Whoever made these, they're up. They're very, very good.
Yeah.
So let's try and, you know what? Let's all take a line and read it, and then we'll try and sing it together. Okay. So, Sue, do you want to try the first line? This is nice and clear, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have the book, so.
Okay, good.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. That's the wrong melody.
Oh, you're in the Siddur?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm in the book.
Oh, in the book. Okay.
Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu.
You have the wrong screen up.
Yeah, that's the second, I think that's the second paragraph.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the first part. It's not the first one.
Oh,
No.
No, he moved on.
Wait a minute.
Nicely done.
oh, right. I should go down to the,
No, it's my fault. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
that's, that is the first.
Today, we're going to
paragraph.
learn the
There you
first.
go.
There
That's
we
it.
Yeah.
Raise it.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. It is the first.
Yes, it was my fault. I had the wrong.
Oh.
Nobody's fault.
Hazan et haolam kulo bituva.
Good. Let's do one more line. So
Me? Bahim. Is that two dots?
it's two dots.
Bahim. Baha.
Pain.
Bahim. Bahezar. Uv. Rahamim.
Good.
Oof. I mean.
Chesed.
So let's all try it together.
Rahamim. Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
Hazan
et haolam
haolam kulo bituvo rachamim.
Very hard to do it all
Yeah,
together.
you can't do it
Yeah.
together
I
unless
know.
somebody starts the right melody.
I know. It's very hard, and I'm not the person to do that. Okay, let's look at the next one.
Zone. Baruch atah Olam hazan et haolam kulo bituvo bechen beches rachamim.
Yay.
We did.
Yay.
Nice.
Okay.
I think it's better after he does it and we practice the lines if we sing it with him. He has the melody right,
Yes,
slowly.
Right.
agreed. Are we allowed to bang?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try, we're running out of time, so let's try and just sing it with him. That's a great idea. Okay. Go ahead, Guy.
We done. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Uno ten lechem lechol basar ki
Leolam chasto,
uvtu
Hagadol.
tami lo chasar lanu al yechsar lanu ma leolam hagadol. That's kind of a hard part. See if you can try it. I'll wait while you give it a shot. Just pause.
We already did it. Thank you.
Okay, Guy.
Cool. Here's the last part of the first paragraph of Birkat Hamazon. Ba'avur Shemo Hagadol Elsan Umfarnes Lahakol Umetiv Lakol Umechin Mazon Lechol Beriotav Asher Ra Baruch Adonai Hakol.
That was so
That's
much
the whole
better.
first paragraph of Birkat Hamazon. I bet.
So next, let me get back onto them. Okay. Ah, it's so nice I can see everyone. So next week, we'll do the Birkat Hamazon in the Siddur. Okay. If you want to, it's on Sim Shalom. It's on page 337.
Or can't we use the book?
You can use the book, but it doesn't have the full thing, but you can.
Which service is it?
Okay,
Okay.
next week.
And then if you have Lev Shalom, it's on page 87. I don't know which Siddur you have. And somebody, Karen, you didn't have either one, right?
I have this one.
Zikrat Shabbat. I don't know that one at all, Karen.
Yeah.
So if you can just look for it in there, maybe.
This is Sim Shalom.
Right,
That's the
Sim
Sim
Shalom.
Shalom.
Right.
Okay, so what page?
It's on page
337.
337.
330. And I will screen share it too. So next week we can have it. So anyway, I hope everything was okay.
I hope I get the books by then.
Great.
Thank you.
Sharon, what was the name of the
Are we
first
using
prayer
this
on
one
page
at all? I came late,
337?
you were talking about it. This one's out.
That one I'm not using. I'm not fond of it. Okay.
Very nice.
You think it's nice?
Yeah.
We could try using both of them, but I think I have a copy of it, so I could screen share parts of it.
Okay, that'd be great.
If you
Okay.
go to synagogue, you could take a benching book home.
Oh, for the
What?
Birkat
Oh, that's
Hamazon.
true. Yeah.
Right. You could. Yeah.
I,
Judy.
I'm looking at page 337 and it says 337. It says for Purim. So where did I go wrong?
There are two
There are,
versions.
there are
what,
different
This
volumes.
is
There are different
Sim
volumes. of
Shalom, the blue one. It's in 337.
Sure.
That's the Shabbat edition. You probably have a weekday one. Is it red?
With the gray on it.
Okay.
If you look in the back, it'll tell you what page.
You can find it, whichever
Yeah,
book you
I'm
need.
sure it's in the back.
Bye-bye. Take care, buddy.
Bye, Jane.
Bye, Jane. Good seeing you again.
If you look in,
This one?
yeah, that's the Sim Shalom.
Right, that's
That's the other one. I think we dumped these and we went, we got this version.
the weekday one. This is the Shabbat one.
This is the one I have.
I think the one I have is the last edition of the He thing. And then so the new books that they bought when they gave these to us were unisex
Just
type
changed-
thing.
We, we just
We went
changed it. I
egalitarian.
don't like the new one.
What did you change?
Egalitarian?
No, not the Sim Shalom. We have a red book now. I'm not home, so I don't have it.
Yeah,
But
this
I
one.
don't like the new, not the Sim Shalom. It's a different one
Is
altogether.
it Lev Shalem? That's the one
I
that
have,
people.
so nice to meet everybody. I'll see you next week.
Okay,
Sorry.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not finding it in either book in 337.
Okay.
But you
No?
could just use a
Everything was
coaching book.
okay.
Yeah, I understand. I just want to understand it.
Anybody else have a question?
No.
Oh, we're good.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Well,
Shabbat shalom. See you next week.